Well, hello. Hello. I almost got the Mrs. Doubtfire sound going on today. Hello. How are you guys? I feel like I haven't seen you in a few hours since last night. We got some shit to talk about. It'll be a drama stream. Full warning right up front. And frankly, I don't care what anybody has to say about it. So let's buckle up. Hey, y'all. What y'all up to? What y'all doing on this wonderful Thursday? All right, let's see here. Oh, Aaron, that's what we're going to talk about. I think I'm good with what I got. If there's any more you think I need, feel free, send away. Okay. Hey, Cash. Hey, Rondi. Claus. Let me say hi right quick. Full warning right up front. This will be a drama stream. This is not about debunking anything like that. And we're going to talk a little bit for just a moment. So, a one-way street. Hello. Hope. I hope you guys are all having a good day. Cash. Kenzie has been driving me nuts over that, thinking I took your powers away. She's been stressing about it since last night. You jackass. Hey, Thor. Hey, Steph. No, Dexter wants TREATSs, of course. Hey, Steph. No, Hope I was messing with Cash's wrench because they had me going for a while. Cash is the most protected mod on this channel. I hope everybody realizes that. Cash is probably more protected on this channel than I am, truthfully, because he's got the vote of confidence from the mini-me. So he can do no wrong in her eyes. So he could get away with anything. And I'd be the one in trouble. Hey, Shop. Salty, Andy, Denim, Janice, you're supposed to be on vacation. Mimi, Mai, Natalie, the forgotten one. Skip to my Lou, Starry Night, MJ, Penny for your thoughts, Laura, APRN, Pineapple, Terry, Laura, Tracy, Sharon, Ava.
Go up real quick.
No, Chaos.
Where's your phone?
Smiles, somewhere over there. Scooter McBooters. See, she's already bossing me around. Hey, Jolene, Moon Magic, Mercedes Girl, it's me, Tiff, Miss Leah. See, Cash, she's in the comments even stressing about it. Hi, Diana. Stevens, Mal. Thank you. Forever Army, Skeptical, Robin, Cassie. Love and the Laundry, Carla. OG London Girl, Tonka Girl. Miss Brit. Let's get through all everybody here right quick. Pearl. Bo. Hello, everybody. Crazy Grandma. Crafty Girl, Helen. Layla. Raising Grace, Fit and Curvy. Oh my gosh, last night's stream, we did have way too many laughs, I will say. Are you nuts? Hello. We are all nuts here. Okay, let's give Dexter his treats right quick. Mother of two boys, much endeavors. Okay, you guys, we got some shit to talk about. Some shit to talk about. Some shit to talk about. Some shitty ass booty bitches. Some weird bitches. Some all of it. So there's been this thing ever since I've been on this app for 2 years. And I'm gonna say 2 years because it is officially 2 years that I've entertained this weird space here. And I am so incredibly grateful. So please do not take for 1 second that this is directed towards most of you because it's not.
I don't even see Cash anymore.
You don't see Cash anymore?
No.
Cash comments. Sis is trying to find you. I already undid it. I took his wrench and then I gave it back to him.
I wonder if there's any.
No, there's not, sis. I already checked. Cash, if you don't get your kidding check right now, give me my phone back.
Not yet.
Do not mess with anything. Cash, she still has it. She's still trying to figure out Cash's rent. She is not about to let Cash be treated unfairly in this arena. Told you all. She protects Cash over her mama. No, he was just in here, Miss Leah. Kenzie's out here like gonna blow up my channel to fix Cash. Anywho, there's been some weird shit. Some weird shit that has gone on this app for 2 years. But let me be very clear. To the one that's just been like a little yapping fucking gnat, chihuahua, whatever. I don't know what the hell you're doing. Don't care to know. Don't want nothing to do with you. But let me be very clear. You will not tell me what I can and can't speak on. Hell no, I wasn't around 4 years ago. Hell no, I wasn't. I would have thought you were all crazy then too. But what I have done in the last 2 years is develop friendships and relationships with people that I will absolutely stand up and defend. And Mobs happens to be somebody on this app that I consider a friend. Mobs is one of the very few creators that if I need anything, I can text at the drop of a hat. She gives me great advice. She is consistent through and through. That is my relationship with her. So shut the fuck up about me talking about this because I'm not an OG DC. Bitch, you don't even fucking know what you are. Besides a fucking unhinged maniac lunatic running around out here fucking telling all the rest of us what we can and can't do. It is fucking insane. But Mobs has always been fucking good to me from jump. And I respect the shit out of that. That is one person on this app and her group of friends. That group of ladies is such a strong group of friends. They fucking love each other and they stand up for each other. That's what it should be like. That group of women shouldn't be intimidating. You should want that. To have friends like that, like there's a lot of jealousy over their group of people and it's weird. But that one bitch that continues to tell us, yeah, I'm not mentioning her name because she ain't worth the fucking time of day. But she's doing this whole posturing thing that since we weren't around, we can't talk about this. Nah, sorry, that's not how this works. Not at all. In fact, Mobs and a lot of the OGs that I actually met when I came on this app walked me through a lot of the history to keep me out of these places. I respect the shit out of that. And I am extremely grateful for those people. B-Fergs, Nana L, Frustrated, Mobs, the list goes on. That's just off the top of my head. There's many more of you that fall in that category too. There's never been this weird fucking, oh, you're not DC, don't talk about this, don't. I'm sorry, but Mobs took up for me when none of the rest of you would. That's just the truth. Mobs had my back on this app more than most of you did. And not my mods or my subs in here, but creator-wise, yeah. Yes, she did. So there's a loyalty thing with me, and I adore the shit out of her. And have always, Miss Leah, great source. These people handheld me and kept me out of a lot of shit. And when I see them done wrong, you're fucking right. I'm going to say something about it. And you're right. I didn't fucking like Laura ever from jump. Let's establish that. There's been none of this wish-washy bullshit of nonsense liking Laura. I heard what Laura was like from jump, from the people that she did it to. The shit she said to B-Fergs, that's all I needed to know. That was it. And you can say I'm a judgy bitch. Hell yeah. Yep. I'm an absolute judgy bitch. I don't have time for people like that in my life. There's no grace that needs to be given to people like that. Sorry. It is what it is. And Laura's over there having the audacity to talk shit about these people again today. It's just the wildest thing. But that's my rant on that today. But I'm just so sick of people telling me, oh, you don't belong here. No, bitch, you don't belong here. You weren't invited. None of it. And my mods, people around me, fuck with all different groups of people on these apps. Like, they go everywhere. There's some of my mods end up in spaces that I'm like, wait, who's that? Where did that come from? But it's a respect thing for me. Those women didn't owe me shit. I was a fucking random person with a voice changer behind an avatar. And they rallied around in support of me. Do you know how, when I gave wrenches that first time, I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. No clue. Some of those ladies still have their wrenches today because they're good fucking humans and they don't deserve this shit. They will talk their shit. You're damn right. They talk shit to me at times in here and I'm glad with it. Like, it's good. Like, nobody's perfect. We're not always going to agree on shit. Turn me down.
I'm trying to figure it out. It's so I can get it to like the page to add it, but it doesn't actually add them.
Absolutely, Miss Leah. And you know what? There's a few people. Well, there's quite a few of you, actually. I was looking at my mod list. There's a lot of you that I gave wrenches to that first time that still have them today. That most of you do. There's only been like, I think, a handful that I've taken over the entire time. So anyways, I just want to establish that because to me, there's a thing on here that's called respect and loyalty. And I'm sorry, but I will continue to stand up for people that I care about. And I care about that group of people. That's just the way it is. So to the fucking yapping little chihuahua over there, I don't even know what you want. We got to come up with a nickname because I ain't giving her the fucking attention that she wants. But you can sit all the fucking way down. All the way down. Because I will continue to stand up for the people I want to. And that's that. Moving on, though. So, Miss Britney Jay, you just want to have a victim status, ma'am. I can't believe it that you are using the situation with Laura to try and play the victim. Oh, Nicole. Yeah, Forgotten Whispers, what she did there too. There's so many things, you guys, like, and that's one thing I will have to say is the OGDC, like the ones that I know of that group, I was really lucky because they would walk us right to, here's the clips. You don't have to take our word for it. Here's what the history has been. And for me, that was enough. And other channels, Call It As I See It, has a freaking ton. One Win has a ton. There's videos out here. You don't have to take anybody's word for any of this stuff. They have playlists of the shit. They have playlists. Speak of there they are. They know the history. You guys don't have to take people's words for it. And it's been so nice because you can go watch and hear this shit yourself. It's all there. And I tell you what, there's a fucking ton of it. Show me who you are once, I'm going to believe you. So, moving on. This whole situation that Britney kicked off yesterday, she did 2 live streams. She deleted the first one, left up the second. Hey, period, point blank, and everybody else coming in. I don't even know what to say about this. Like, this is so, it's just sad. It's really fucking sad. Yeah, Call It As I See It. Your videos have showed me so much history. Man, I sit there and I'm just like, what the hell? And there is so much history with so many of these people. Okay, so we are going to walk a little bit back with this Britney situation. And unfortunately, it means we have to watch me to gain context of what it is. Can I have my phone, please, for a minute? I need a clip out of there. So I'm going to play you this clip from one of her live streams last night. And then I'm going to go into my stream, and then we're going to look at her other stream because she's attempting to posture this whole thing and play the victim out of it. So I'm going to play this clip, and then we're going to go.
This live stream right here in particular.
Okay.
Better live stream to say it right now than this live stream right here in particular, where we're going to be talking about CPS.
No better live stream to say it than this live stream that she was doing. It's either on members or I don't know where this live stream is. It's no longer up on her channel. So she's going to say it because they're talking about CPS, okay?
Don't worry about what time my son is up at night, Becky.
Okay, so she says, don't worry about what time my son is up, Becky, aka me. For those of you that don't know, it doesn't bother me when you say my name. Say my name, say my name.
Nonsense. You act like you don't care. I'm going to get my charger from the car because this one broke. All right, guys.
Okay, so let's hear it one more time just so you get full context why she's doing this.
Live stream to say it right now than this live stream right here in particular, where we're going to be talking about CPS. Don't worry about what time my son is up at night, Becky. Nonsense. You act like you don't care. I'm going to get my charger from the car because this one broke.
Please, in the comment section, do not speak on her children. We don't need to do that. The irony that she doesn't manage to ever understand, though, of all this. So let me show you what she's talking about here. Let me just show you what I said and why it was said. I have no problem doing that. So here you go. This is from the stream where I talked about what Laura did to mobs. Then I talked about the fucking unmentionable whack job. And then I followed it up at the end with a clip that I was sent because it was just fucking hysterical and the lies for no reason. Okay, so this is, you're going to see the tail end of that. Sorry, you guys don't, but I did. I fucking did. I did. I fucking had fun with that. Okay, one more clip because this just takes the cake because this is people that they actually fucking support and this is fucking hysterical. I got sent this today and thought I about fell over laughing because she mentions dry bagging, right? Y'all heard it? Me asking for fucking, I must have been, me playing with my tatas must have been me saying, I need help with the boob job, people. I need boobies. If you don't know what I'm talking about here, if you missed all of this part of it, I was accused of dry bagging somehow in a 12-minute video with Kenzie driving. There was 14 things that were wrong with that video. By the way, next time you talk to me, I need more effort. Effort, ma'am. We have a thing over here. It's called the number 18. So you fell short. So next time I'm going to need more effort. You at least need to get to 18 for me to even consider your fucking opinion. Okay. Otherwise 14, you fall short. Give me some more effort here. I don't know. I guess I asked for shoes. I don't know. I didn't even have anybody pay for my lunch. Fit and Curvy, you know, I am the reactionception. Give me 4 streams and I can walk you through all of them at the same time. That's my thing. God damn it. I'm taking grifting lessons. So somebody sent me a clip about BJ because I did mention yesterday that I needed to watch these dry bagging fucking bitches better to figure out how to do it. Cry on cue. Well, I'm going to show you a prime example from last night. Well, I'm not going to show you. I'm going to let you listen to it. But, and then we'll wrap it up because these fucking bitches give me a headache. I don't fuck with people like this in real life. Like, I would never be friends with people like this. Strangers on an app, fuck out of here. Ain't got time for this shit. And I want to remind you guys, she can come at me any fucking day of the week. It's pathetic. She is reaching so far. She's going to need to get her own injections because she's going to fucking pull those muscles. She is a fucking weird bitch. Come at me. Leave the families alone. And I stand there. Continue on. Keep on running the yap. Just Brandy, such as the Wells that you flip-flopped back and forth many times accusing of fucking crazy shit. And when you start accusing people of being pedophiles on this app with no proof and completely twisting things to fit a narrative, you can get fucked too. And by the way, I've still been looking for proof that's non-existent on those claims of people being or condoning that or being in chats. Still no proof. But they will hand you your ass on that. I've seen a little bit. Again, Jones and did a live, kind of covered a few different pieces of some of the accusations that were being made. You can watch it if you'd like to. You can go watch Tiffany Marie for all you want. If you want to fucking waste hours and beat your head against the wall, I mean, have at it. All right, let's pay attention to this. This is our dry bagging lessons for the day. Family trip to dry bagging lane. All right, here we go. Brittany, you can thank your friend. Now, for those of you in the back that don't know what dry bagging is not asking outwardly for money. It is a formulation of lies that get people to, it's how it's done. And this is a prime example of it. These are unnecessary lies for absolutely no fucking reason. But what you're trying to pay attention to is me talking about and showing care and concern about her child or something in that realm. Okay. That's what you're looking for. And you will hear me address it. That support you for being the example. Okay, let me say thank you to all you guys. Nail Elegance by Lady V. Thank you for becoming a member. Princess. Oh shit, come on. Laney. And we figure out a date that will work for the best. I gotta fast forward myself. But Brittany, Cher, and a bunch of other misfits. Terry her own juice with our Tata.
She's changing her tune.
Here you go.
Now she's back to, I guess Katie is wow, that's, hold on one second, guys.
Remember, we're getting lessons in the grift from Britney Jay. That's what we're doing. Pay attention, get your notebooks out. We're going to learn. Oh, for anybody wondering what the fuck is up with my thumbnail, Brian St. John. There's your moon face, you lowly sucker. Brian St. John thinks that calling me a moon face is going to hurt my feelings. For somebody that struggles with health issues, you would think that you would understand what moon face is and prednisone is, but I guess ignorance is just a fucking thing around this app. So, Brian, get fucked. Revival handed me my tissues this morning and I bawled it out, you know. Oh, somebody called me moon face.
Give me 1 second, y'all.
I love the dead air. It's the most fucking intelligence coming out of that panel. It is. Tiffany, you got so much about my adult daughter driving me home. Where are you at? You support this shit 4 o'clock in the morning, and I just heard it. Yeah, I'll leave it be.
Oh, I need to tell you guys too. If anybody
some of you guys are going to get specific invites that are not mods. Yeah, he's crawled out under the rock. So is Corey. Corey followed me into Kathy's chat and started talking shit to me. And I'm like, oh, shut the fuck up. Go away. Yes, of course. We're going to rotate around. And the mods that want to partake, you don't have to be on camera. We'll figure it all out. Everything. Yes. And then there will be a few special guests that are invited to join too. That can really fucking roast me. And nothing's off the table except my children. That's the only thing.
It's just me.
We were talking about something totally different upcoming.
This sounds really ghetto, but I meant to tell you. Justin, Mandy, any of you guys that have my phone number.
Hope, if you want to be in on it, just message me.
1 second, I'm sorry. Okay, if you guys have my phone number and you try to text me.
She would be invited, but there's nothing funny about her, Froggy.
My phone is off. I have the money to get it back on.
Kyle is totally on the table and he will be joining us too with a special outfit.
It's just that Craig's phone is the main account on our phone bill.
Sorry, I had to play this in full context, even with me cutting in and out of this, because I didn't want them to say that she cut out when she said it, because I do play it twice. So I didn't want to give her the opportunity to spin anything because they have a really hard time following stories factually. So I'm making it easy on them. It's a little painful for the rest of us that have been here, but
and don't ask me why, but Verizon Wireless,
On here.
you have to pay your bill from the main person's phone,
Thanks.
like the head person's phone.
Okay, so she's saying that she has to pay her phone bill off the main person's phone, even though they make apps and websites that you can log into for Verizon to pay off of any device. So this doesn't quite make sense. But anyways, this is our grifting lessons for the day. You're welcome.
And his account is the main one. So I have to wait to get his phone to pay my bill. So as soon as I get Craig's phone to pay my
This is from Tuesday at like 4 a.m. her time.
my phone bill, it'll be back on. So if you
So her phone is disconnected. Okay. Cool.
text me in the last couple of hours, they axed it after 12, I think. I don't even keep up with what date it is that I have to pay it. Like it's just freaking sorry about that. So if anybody's text me, I'll text you back when I get his phone and I get the bill. I'll pay the bill.
You want me to rewind that so you guys can hear it again? We're taking lessons, so we got to make sure you guys know how this is done. Supposedly Verizon, you can only pay the bill off the main phone line, okay? Even though that's a complete bullshit lie.
I have to wait to get his phone to pay my bill. So as soon as I get Craig's phone to pay my phone bill, it'll be back on. So if you text me in the last couple of
Oh, let's go back
It is.
further.
Craig's phone
Just Jake, congrats.
is the main account on our phone bill. And don't ask me why, but Verizon Wireless, you have to pay your bill from the main person's phone, like the head person's phone.
Huh?
And his account is the main one. So I have to wait to get his phone to pay my bill. So
just walk up the stairs and grab the fucking phone. I mean, none of this is necessary. It's just stupid. It's just dumb. That's all it was.
as soon as I get Craig's phone to pay my
Nobody gives a
phone
shit.
bill, it'll be back on. So
Huh?
if you text me in the last couple of hours, they axed it
Just
after
stupid.
12, I think. I don't even keep up with what date it is that I have to pay it. Like it's just freaking sorry about that. So if anybody's text me, I'll text you back.
It's just dumb. What is
When
this
I get
shit?
his phone and I get the bill, I'll pay the bill. I know that sounds so ghetto. Does anybody else have that problem? Why is Verizon so weird? Like, if you want, you would think that they
No, none of us have that problem of fucking making up random fucking lies about a goddamn Verizon payment. No, that's fucking weird. It's all weird. There is apps, there's a website. None of this makes sense. That's all bullshit, Brittany. You're a fucking terrible liar. Maybe we shouldn't take grifting lessons, but it works. It fucking works for her.
wouldn't make it hard for you to give money to them, right? Like, I literally tried to pay it through the guest way, and it credited the bill to our account.
Oh,
Guys, this is so stupid. So I just paid it. Like,
so she just paid it, she said, but she's irony, go away. We went through this last time. Nobody's saying that she asked for anything, you dumbass. This is dry begging. Again, this is what it is. Unnecessary lies. Phones off? What? I'm so confused.
like an hour or two ago, I
Let her little cronies sit in the chat and have some fun today.
thought I could pay guest,
Holly's here.
and it took the money, but they said that he's got to go in and credit it to the account. So like now we've got like
Revival, yeah, that's a good question. What is she trying to imply by saying
I
that?
think an $80 balance.
What do you need $80 for? Wasn't yesterday payday?
They won't even credit it to the phone. He's got to do it. It's so freaking stupid.
Stupid.
My husband only does
Doesn't Verizon have a star or something number that you can pay directly to? I'm sure.
paper bills. All the companies hate it. That's so funny, Teresa. What Verizon, stop doing
T-Mobile actually bought out Verizon, by the way.
it that way. Like seriously, I ain't got no damn phone right now because of that.
And if your phone is shut off, you have a way over 1 month past due too, by the way.
I went to Total Wireless and they deduct each month, runs on Verizon lines and only $62 a month for 2 phones. That's awesome, Rhonda.
It's just dumb. This was last night.
true.
This was from last night, Crimson Moon at like 4:00 in the morning.
CP. And so I don't know if it's true if Katie and Chris lawyered up. Has anybody heard that? It may
Okay, so she rolls from talking about her phone bill into the Sebastian story.
be the case.
So then she rolls into talking about Katie and Chris. Shut up. So the dry bag grift, you guys all got that down? You know how to do it. You got detailed notes. Tiffany, where's your 14 problems with that dry bag? I'm sure you can give us a list and break it down for us, all of us ignorant imbeciles over here.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you.
She didn't break out the tears this time, though. I got to give her props. She couldn't cry on command at 4 a.m.
I see you, Charlotte. Hey, Charlotte. Good to see you. Welcome. So the credit is just, there's like $80 just.
In my opinion, she's not outright asking for it, but dry bagging, this falls in that category, in my opinion.
There's $80 just sitting on our account. You know, just, I mean, could you just put that to the bill? Obviously, that's what it's for. I'd understand, like, not giving someone access.
Irony Rose, please don't come in here and look foolish. She's absolutely dry bagging. She didn't ask for anything, but she's lying about it for no reason. Absolutely lying. This isn't how it works. I don't fucking know. It's been constant lately. She's been playing the victim, crybaby, and all the fucking typical bullshit. It is what it is. This is a dry bag from hell.
To your phone bill
this
or
is
your
classic,
information,
yes.
But not letting them pay. Listen to that. Wow, Charlotte. Clue changed her mind due to what Truth told her that night. Wonder what he told her. What does Truth know?
Nothing.
That's what
That could be. You could be right. It doesn't matter. Like that wasn't even the point. It was just a stupid clip that's useless. Like it was just one of those, like, why do this? What is this about? Like, this is so stupid. That's what I was just being a smartass. But you're going to see what this turned into.
I want to know.
Nothing.
That's interesting. It's crazy to see that she changed her. Like, y'all seen it just like I did. Clue was hell-bent and determined that the Proudfoots were innocent. And
oh, yeah. I'm a complete fucking snob. 100%. Uppity fucking see you next Tuesday. Abso-fucking-lutely. My name's Contessa for a reason. I don't like stupid people that lie about stupid shit just to lie. Yeah. If that makes me a fucking snob, hell yeah. Sign me on up.
And Seth.
Actually, that's wrong. She came out going at them, then switched it up after meeting Seth in person. And now she's, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I haven't been watching her. I've heard that she's back to kind of more realistic, like, don't know what's going on. I don't know, though. Couldn't tell you. I haven't watched.
Was a bad guy.
But Miss Britney Jay over here called her the spokesperson of the Proudfoot family.
And it's so crazy to see a change, like a flip. Did my phone just die?
Such a fucking snob.
No, hold on, guys. Let me get my charger.
Yes, she absolutely did come out Team Seth. Absolutely.
Go ahead and plug my charger up.
Info for you. You were never... Fuck out of here. Like, do you think... Unsubbed. Bye. Bye-bye. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Like, fucking grow up. I think it's almost over.
You can have some of mine in that cup right there. Hold on, guys. Get some of mine. It's orangeade and it's really cold. It's got lots of ice. It's delicious.
Pay attention. This is where this is all going to kick off.
Come have some. Quenches your thirst. It's good because it's not too sweet. It's a really freezing cold orangeade. You'll like it. Get a drink. What?
There's so much I could say about this, and I'm not.
No?
There's so much I could say about this, and I'm not. Okay? That's exactly what I said. Do you need it rewound? There's so much I could say about this, and I'm not.
Well, come get it. You don't want any of mine? Oh, you're going to make me get up, aren't you? Aren't you? Give me a second. Y'all know my little night bird is awake. All right, let's see. She still thinks Seth is bad, does she? So what is her deal? She's losing followers. What time is it in your city? R. Taylor, it is currently 4:08 a.m.
All right, there you go. She says it herself. It is actually 4:08 a.m.
For those of you that maybe missed it tonight, we were over on Shares having a Summer Wells conversation. If you missed it, come over or go over and give a
Thor Same.
thumbs up and a view if you don't mind. Shirley Chambers says, well, wait a minute. Let me read Irony's first. Irony says, I think Faith is going home, has got mom.
Just a reminder for anybody mentioning what time it is and the fact that her kids are up. It is summer break.
Of our sock.
Oh my God. Did I just say it was summer break? Did I? Holy shit. No.
Telling her son it's time to throw Becky under the bus because it's the first one that talks that walks. Oh, is Faith already gone home? Shirley says, I don't understand how.
But now she's going to talk on Chris's daughter with no qualms about
Anybody
it.
could think that Seth was involved in the disappearance. He was at work with 1,000 cameras on him. Hello, I know. That's what I say. Hey, Kim Ortiz. I was watching a channel called Silver on the Scene, and
we're going to get to that review of Silver's on the Scene because it's fucking disgusting coming up this tomorrow.
Was driving.
We started that last night.
In the neighborhood and by the school. There's a cemetery on the other side of the pond by the school. I heard that, Kim. Didn't Clue get in trouble for racist stuff? Yes, Teresa, she did. Oh, awesome. Are you in Australia, Arlu? 4:08 p.m. in Perth, Australia, Tuesday. So our Lou is in the future by 12 hours.
So again, she's admitting that it's 4:08 her time when this is being done.
It is currently 4:09 a.m. where I'm at, Arlu. And it's 4:09 p.m. for you, huh? She's losing money, Sally? She's trying to say, yeah, I don't know. Can you guys bear with me just one moment? Don't go anywhere. I'm going to grab Neil a drink. And then after that, we're going to, actually, guys, Micah's family responded to JP's interview.
All right. So that's that. But there's your dry bag lesson for the day from Britney Jay. That is typical dry bagging. I don't know what the fuck her deal was. She said I don't know why you lie about shit like that. I have no fucking clue. None. It just doesn't make sense. It's fucking weird. It is what it is. But I figured since TM actually supports the dry bagging grift of Britney Jay, I would just kind of throw in what actual dry bagging is, but with lies wrapped in it. So you heard everything I said, right? About her child. You heard all of that. You got it all. You got it all. Irony Rose, shut the fuck up, dude. Seriously, like you look just foolish. I obviously have content, and Britney Jay and her stupidity is that today. Either sit down and shut the fuck up or leave. Like, you don't like it. You don't need to be here. You weren't invited here. You came in here looking foolish the other day. No, she didn't ask for something. She just blatantly lied about a fucking stupid phone bill that nobody gives a shit about. For what? For what? Thank you, Aaron. Anything else you guys want to talk about before I get off here? I've been rambling for 2.5 hours, but I think the main points have been made. Okay, so you heard what was said, right? So again, she did a live stream yesterday that I did not watch. I heard about it. I was live. She was live last night. And she had a lot to say. So I'm going to play you a couple clips from that. That first one was one. So let's see. What else do we got? Let's see here. And then I'm going to play you this. So this is, remember.
Stream to say it right now. Better live stream to say it right now than this live stream right here in particular, where we're going to be talking about CPS. Don't worry about what time my son is up at night, Becky. Nonsense. You act like you don't care. I'm going to get my charger from the car because this one's broke. All right, guys.
So she says that don't act like you care, okay? You told your followers it was 4:00 in the morning. You heard what I said. You heard exactly what I said. But you're going to see what this is now turned into. Let's play another clip.
And they'll be the puppets, and it'll have all the little kid music and, you know, seemingly everything that is a kid show, but then they'll cuss. They'll say cuss words. Like, I don't know if anybody else is, it's crazy. It's almost like do away with YouTube altogether. But whoever that was that said, thank you for telling me, because I have my headphones on. I couldn't hear it. I try to stay on my kids about. So, yeah, Neil had a show he was playing, and they were saying cuss words, and I had to just get him. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to embarrass you.
So that was during the stream. again, you heard what I said. So this was another one from the remove stream, deleted stream, whatever the fuck it is. Okay, I'm just gonna play a couple of these and then I'm gonna move on.
No.
Then I'll turn back to so.
No, you're going to change that. You know better. No cuss words. You're not allowed to listen to.
And I'm playing this for a specific fucking reason, and you're gonna understand. It has nothing to do with the noise in the background. I have never once gone at her fucking children. Never. Her behavior is not a reflection of them.
Cuss words. Stop. Neil. I don't mind you laying there. Neil. No cuss words.
Mind you, this is the title of her stream was to do with Laura calling CPS on Makeup Mobster.
No.
I mean it. Oh my Lord, I had headphones on. I didn't realize that you.
I didn't say a fucking word about any of that. Nothing. I didn't even watch that stream. I was sent clips of that. Okay. But I'm going to show you. So she removes that video and now she goes on to this. Let me go through her little intro here right quick. Because this is not, we're not going to do this. I don't play games like this. Come on. Where is she at? There she is. Sorry, guys.
Now, do you hear me now? Do you hear me now?
Yeah, we can.
Why are we having issues with the microphone? Hello, can you hear me at all?
Yes, unfortunately.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Bueller, what the hell was that? What? Listen, I don't need this right now. Finally, it's working. Okay, God, that I don't know. Like I had to keep unplugging it. I think StreamYard's glitching. I don't know. Is it coming in clear? That was so weird. I had to unplug everything 1,000 times. I heard y'all saying you heard clicking. It's like it had a delayed reaction. Can you hear me, guys? All right. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm trying to think of the things that I said when I first come in. I'm sorry that I got upset. I apologize that I got upset and that but it's so good to see my Amy and my Retro and all them in here. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Oh, I love these late night streams. Thank you, T. It means some. I love you guys. I'm sorry that I got upset, guys. Give me just a second. I'm gonna do something real quick. So I do want to explain myself really quickly. Brittany, did you get your glass of wine? No, I don't drink. I don't drink, but I did just I wanted to delete that stream. That stream felt like it had bad juju all over it. And I'm glad that I did. So that was what I wanted to do, was just delete that stream. So for those of you who might not have been here for the prior stream, it was a disaster. And that's why I just wanted to make this title, The Dangers of Toxic and Vengeful People. We got to find examples.
The dangers of toxic and vengeful people. Listen to what she's about to say.
Of that in the stream before this one, right? My son is awake with me. I'm going to explain this one more time for all of you in the back, for all of the Dixie and Tennessee Mountains, and all of you nosy Nancy's and Karen's in the back, okay?
You heard what I said. You heard full on what I said about the time and everything. You heard what I said. That is exactly what I fucking said.
Educate yourself on this topic, please, before you come at me. My child is on the spectrum, okay? And oftentimes when someone is on the spectrum, they have insomnia, okay? So my kid doesn't sleep a lot. So when I come on the stream in the middle of the night, you may hear him, okay? It's not because I'm a horrible mother. It's not because
I never said any of that. Didn't say anything about her parenting. In fact, I've actually said I thought she was probably a pretty good parent at one point in time. Now, my personal feelings, I keep them offline because they're not appropriate. But publicly, I have stated that I think that she probably is a great mom. And that's where I've left it. And you heard what I said about the time of that clip that I shared.
Because I don't have my kids to bed at night. My other son, he is asleep. He's been in bed since 9 o'clock. Okay, you never hear him. He's asleep. He goes to bed at night. But my son, who's on the spectrum, is up and down. So you're going to hear him. And in the prior stream, the one that we just did before this, Dixie and Tennessee Mountains, came into chat and said, you need to log off. Your son is asking you when you're going to end the stream, and it's 1:26 in the morning. She had no idea why Neil was asking me when I was going to end the stream. She has no clue what's going on. She obviously didn't hear me talk about him being an insomniac.
Did I fucking say anything like that? Did I say anything? Chat, tell me now. Did you hear me talk about why her child was up, her parenting, anything? Did you hear that? Where was that? How did that go from here to here? Anybody explain to me? Because I sure as fuck did not. Did fucking not. Actually reminded the chat that it was summer break.
And anybody that was on the stream heard he got upset with me. I got onto him and he was upset.
Yeah,
these people.
Her chat got on her ass for the stream she deleted too. But she mixes me. That stream was about me. And poor her.
Well, I'm so tired of the nosy people who make a situation that's not a bad one into a bad situation.
She mixes it
It's
all up.
so
Fucking
deliciously ironic that happens in the stream where we're talking about someone calling social services or AKA CPS on an individual because you're having internet beef with them. How ironic.
Revival did awesome removing comments too about anything to do with kids.
Asking about phone bills and childcare is off limits. That's another
Nobody was asking about your fucking phone bill. You were lying for no reason.
thing. I had mentioned that too.
Exactly.
It's to the point where I can't talk to you guys about anything.
Helen,
I can't talk to you guys about anything without people turning it into a grift. That's such bull. It's such BS. Magnesium helps sleep, helps to put the body to rest. Nephew's on the spectrum. This changes his life. Okay, I'll definitely look into that. Thank you. Some people like to make your business theirs. They do, Lolo, and it's sick, and it leads to situations like this.
It leads to situations.
It really does. And
it leads to situations like this. So she's talking about non-existent situations that didn't fucking happen that lead to a situation like Laura calling CPS on Makeup Mobster. The two don't correlate. Period. Point blank in a story. Makeup Mobster had CPS weaponized on her child for no fucking reason. Blatant false allegations made to CPS on her child by Laura. Nothing in the realm of this even remotely correlates to what Britney is talking about here. Nothing even remotely.
Yep, melatonin.
Oh, chaos. Trust and
I'm
believe.
sorry if this is your channel. It's like your home. How rude. I know. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And I'm going to try my absolute best to get back where we were. So give me just a minute. Give me just a minute, please.
It just pisses me off. Fucking grime. Thank you, Patricia. I will. This is the most peaceful this stream is right here. Silence. Oh, oh, these people fucking drive me nuts. Her stream really was struggling this night. Let's move along. She's still gone. Where? Hello? Man, she was really having tech issues.
Because they're way cooler than mine.
Okay, let's see. There, maybe it will work. She there? Anybody home?
Hear me now? Oh my Lord. I figured out what my problem was with my audio. Lesson learned. All right. I think I got my son's headphones because they're way cooler than mine. He's got way better headphones than I have. And I just realized that they conflict with my microphone. So for whatever reason, I'm not going to be able to use those as nice as they are. They're really nice. His headphones conflict with my microphone. Makes it stop working. That's weird. I don't know, but I think somebody put bad juju on repeat.
Mopar, thanks for asking. I'm still a little sore, but it's getting better. It's starting to, the little softball that I've been feeling like I've been sitting on for days is starting to kind of dissipate. So I've been a little bit better, still a little sore, but thank you for asking. I hope you're doing good.
TJ, it feels that way. So I need to do this though, because this is a new stream, right?
Okay.
So
pay attention.
Thank you guys so much for being here. I am so sorry for the way that tonight has went. It has been an absolute disaster. I do feel like somebody's put bad juju on us. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus Christ. I'm going to say that now. If you don't mind, please take a second and click that thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated if you like what I do on my channel.
Did she just attempt to cast the demons out of her chat?
Consider joining the green team if you would like to become a member. That really helps a lot too. And yeah, if you want to donate, that's greatly appreciated as well, but it's not expected. Thank you so very much. Do we have trolls again already?
How?
Hey, Maurice. Oh, what is it? What's with all the emojis, Maurice? Are you still feeling bad? Joan Kelly, I got my mother-in-law to start talking. It says she can feel relaxed and sleep now. Oh, that's awesome, Mama Bear. No sound again. Can you guys hear me now? Hopefully you guys can hear me now. I do apologize for being
unfortunately
late. All right. But happy holidays. You sent a Venmo. Let me see. Oh, thank you. Happy holidays. I didn't see that until now. Thank you. I did. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Oh no, Maurice, I heard that, guys. For those of you that believe in the power of prayer, please send Maurice all the prayers and love in the world. She has C19. My heart goes out to you, Maurice. I am so very sorry.
Chico, congrats. That's awesome.
I am so sorry, love. I'm praying for you. I hope that you feel better. Quinny, nice to see you. All right, so I'm going to try to go through this again because I really do want to talk about this. This is bothering me to my core. Okay. Once again, I don't mean anything mean by it at all. I more or less want to have the conversation because it bothers me. Thank you for happy holidays for being so amazingly supportive. I appreciate it.
After I'm done with
all right, I'm going to try this. I'm going to go through. This is Makeup Mobsters live. I'm going to kind of go through this a little bit. This is where she shows what was said, guys. Because I'm sorry, Laura, but this is bad. This is not good.
Fucking A. Hold on. Hold on. Let me look at the order on my phone and then we'll read it.
She had no problem paneling Laura, knowing some of the shit.
No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. I think I might have fucking secrets are about to be exposed, and she knows secrets are about to be
right here.
Okay. Then the person writes, have you contacted her? Laura writes, what? Fuck no. Why the fuck would I? She claims she left because of Crystal, yet now it's all about me. And now me. All the typos and everything, just say it all. Okay. Because you said you still wanted to work things, so I thought you were going to. Laura writes back, fuck my God, I'm sorry. I have not said a bad word about it.
So for those of you that might not know who this is Makeup Mobster. She's reading the messages where the information was coming out about what Laura had said and what she had done. I guess she was having conversation with some ex-mods or current mods. But these are the things that come out and basically ultimately led to this information coming out about Laura. Marlena says, something to make you smile, Britt. When my son was like 6, he asked, why do they call people cereal, you know what? Because if they offer you cereal and don't take it out, they unalive you. Oh my God, that is just adorable. Hey Richie, nice to see you. Hey Mama Bear. I love that, Marlena. That's so sweet. Lolo, welcome to the green team, even though you've been here for forever. Thank you so much, Lolo. Hey Chicky, good to see you. Thank you so much, Lolo. Thank you for being a member. I appreciate it. Thank you everybody for being here. I'm so sorry guys for the way the live originally started out. Hey Kristen. Hey everybody, come on in and get comfy. All right. So this is Makeup Mobster. Credit to Makeup Mobster. I'll drop her link. This is the person who Laura ultimately ended up calling CPS on. Okay. Something that should never happen. Laura, I can't believe it, Laura. I'm not saying I think you're a bad person. I actually don't. I can't believe this.
Yeah, she's just a wonderful fucking ham. Yeah, great.
Her blank, look at our chats. I tried talking like 5 times and she never responded to any of it. So I gave up. And then they write back, oh, I thought you tried to call or DM her and I can't see the other word. Okay. Laura writes, she blocked me. I have not done a fucking thing to her or said a fucking bad word about her. What the fuck is going on? And to add.
Oh, shit, I missed. Babaloo says, I'm figuring out who is real. You are and gonna shine. No more bullshit. Lordy, it's so fake. Thank God I can see the fake. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, it's just the way this goes. But for this grimy bitch to try and put off to her chat that I was somehow talking about her children, her parenting, something. She did a whole fucking stream and it just went south. It went way worse than I could have ever. I had no control over how her stream went, and it went way in the tank from what I've heard. She deletes that one, and then she gets on here, and she's talking about the dangers of toxic and vengeful people, somehow making herself a victim, as always. This has nothing to do with anything. I have never targeted her children, her parenting, nothing. I've pointed out the irony that she can't see, that she constantly talks about other people's parenting, such as Katie and Chris's. Seth, well, they kind of tiptoe around that. The Wells, every one of these cases, they dig apart everything they do as a parent. But meanwhile, she has all this going on in her background at all times. But if anybody even remotely says a fucking word, oh, she's a victim.
To this, some informed me not to speak of them at all due to police. Like what? Like, oh my God, I responded to Janelle. Lies and misinformation. I am so allowed to do.
Yes, she's reviewing Makeup Mobster.
So, okay, this is so Laura writing this, obviously. Okay. They responded back. This makes no sense to me, Laura, police. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. Someone threatening you and your mods. Oh, wow. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone here. Laura writes back, I can only assume this person knows what's going on. No reason for this person to BS me. I don't really know what they're talking about here. And then this person writes back, do they know Capone or someone, Janelle? I don't know. Laura writes, yeah. Like, what the fuck? I haven't done a fucking thing. So now I can't even stick up for myself without worrying they will out all my secrets. Like, fuck you. Do what you need to do. You look worried, Laura. You look a little fucking worried. Say something.
And I actually am glad that she's telling her community about what Laura did to mobs. I have no, again, that's not my, everybody needs to know what happened. It's disgusting. It's vile. Wasting resources is a huge fucking issue. But how Britney's and why she's doing this, the motivation behind it isn't what people think.
LOL, because Laura wasn't getting a response right away. She's shitting her pants right now because her secrets are about to be exposed and she knows it. Sorry.
Cash,
so they say, sorry, I'm on the phone with this. Has nothing to do with the conversation, so I just crossed it out. I honestly think if anyone would have, they would have by now. No one wants to hurt you and your family. These women loved you and your kids. I don't know about that person who texted you, though. I would hope they would not. But as far as blank, I don't know what's wrong, but she is an honest and loyal to a fault. That's very true. That's my feelings. Even if I left, I would never do that. Okay. So Laura writes back, well, she blocked me and I did say it. Please do not trill a soul. But blank is the one who told me that. I don't see blank lying to me. They say I won't say anything. It's fucked up. I have legit said nothing bad about her. Quite the opposite. So they write, she was upset in the chat a while. Laura writes, I had every right to respond to the Janelle bullshit. She made it public, not me. And then I can't really see what's on there and it really doesn't fucking matter. Okay. And then she says she was upset in the chat a while. Laura writes, I had every right to respond. And then she sends voice messages and they say, I'm sorry, I'm running to the bathroom. Now, I don't know where this one fits in, but this is another one. Of course, did that. You still here and Janelle knows that. Number one now, blank hates me. LOL. I think blank was
just real quick. And obviously, I mean, I don't really know Makeup Mobster, but I mean, if this was me, I'd be very upset. Like, so I don't blame her at all for being, for her feeling the way that she does. That's her kid, man. No kid should be involved. Nobody's kid. Like, nobody's. I cannot, I don't even know, like, I can't even stress that enough. It makes me just freaking stutter. No kid should ever be brought into this. There is no reason. Laura, what did this woman do so bad that you could even potentially make your mind justify going after her kid? Because I mean, that's what you did. I know you probably aren't thinking like that or you didn't see it that way, but that's her kid. And when you go to CPS and you involve them, you're no longer really even going after the parent at that point. You're going after the kid, because at the end of the day, the kid, or kids plural, are going to be the ones that go through the most trauma. And you know that, Laura. I think this is the part that like it boggles my mind the most is the fact that Laura literally was just over on Jones's panel a few days ago, sharing her own story of having CPS come up to her house. I don't get it, Laura. I'm sorry, I just don't. I don't.
And she was. That's true. She did. Laura did. Now, let me be 100% factual. I have always said kids are off limits, but there's many of you that pal around with people that have threatened my children. There is many of you that are still in communities rubbing elbows with the very people that have came after my children numerous times. It is what it is. But there's a lot of grimy motherfuckers on this app that go after children, not just Laura. Unfortunately, not just Laura. But what she fucking did should be highlighted. And it's about fucking time people wake the fuck up about that shit.
Just Debbie said they always go back and see. I don't even know this beef. I know nothing about the drama between Makeup Mobster and Laura. I don't. But I can tell you, there's no justification to call CPS. Swamp Searcher. I will email you back, love. One moment, guys.
I'm going to fast forward here because
Okay.
this is going to drive me nuts. Well, maybe not.
CPS is aware that people make false reports and it's a crime. It's like a parental equivalent of swatting. It should be. It really should be, shouldn't it? Don't you think so? I mean, maybe if people were held accountable for doing that sort of thing, it wouldn't be less likely to happen. There wouldn't be, you know what I mean? I can't. Hey, Madison Adeline, what a pretty name. People in chat have tried to tell you that Laura was talking about you not long ago, then came on panel some night. Oh, was she, Mama? Like talking badly about me? Then came on panel saying, really? That's, see, that kind of thing right there. That kind of thing right there is why I don't like certain aspects of YouTube.
Since when did Laura ever not talk shit about anybody? Laura talks shit about everybody. Like, what?
Wow.
Hold on. Didn't this one just run to Laura's the other day and try to get Granny and Queen Bee wrapped up in some shit? With Laura? Wasn't that this one that just did that like last week? I could have sworn there was something like that happened.
Has anybody in here ever been swatted? No. I've never been swatted, DJ. I've never been swatted, but I will tell you.
All right. For the people that have been around this one for a while and know the history, sit on your hands because I think you guys are going to probably throw shit at this point. I don't know this history like this, but just off the little pieces I do know, I'm hearing some inconsistencies coming up here. So, I apologize in advance if this makes any of you angry because I fucking, yeah. Anyways, here you go.
This happened while I was live one night. This was about 2 years ago. It wasn't even 2 years ago. Maybe about a little over a year ago. I was live. It was around, I don't know, 11:30, midnight. It was probably more or less midnight. It wasn't long after my father-in-law passed. We got a knock on the door and it was an ambulance. And it was ironically the two EMS workers who actually came when my father-in-law.
That was kind of directed at like Mal and Aaron because they know the history of this shit like nobody else. So they might have already heard it though.
Passed. And yeah, that was really freaking scary because I was on the live. Were any of you here when that happened? When the ambulance shows up at my house? They showed up at my house. What happened? It was so weird because I was standing. I still remember exactly where I was at. I was like at the doorway to the hallway where the bedrooms and the bathroom are. And Craig's like, Brittany, look. And he pointed like towards the living room. And it scared me. I thought he was like, he saw a ghost. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I thought he saw a ghost or something because his eyes was freaking huge. And he's like, Brittany, look. No, look. And
Thank you, Jen, for renewing.
my heart dropped and I backed into the hallway and was like, I'm not looking. I thought he saw a ghost. And he's like, no, for real, look. And I looked and there were flashing red and blue lights.
Jackson, if you're talking about me, I'm the cranky bimbo. The cranky hooker, hoe, bimbo. You know, all the same things over here. Just me being me. Cranky hoe.
Or it wasn't blue. I think it was like red and white. You know, the ambulance lights. I saw all these flashing lights through our front door and out our window. And I was like, holy shit, why is the ambulance here? You could tell it was the ambulance. So we go open the door and there's a legitimate a guy and a girl standing at our door. They had their gurney in their hand. I'm not even kidding. Gurney in hand and their bag. Eyes as big as quarters. You could tell that whatever they were told, they were expecting something bad. And we opened the door and I told them, I was like, can we help you? And they were like, yeah, we got a call. There's an emergency reported. And we were like, no, we're fine. Like nobody called. The lady looks at me and she's like, I know that it was this house. I know this was the address they gave us. And I said, no, I said, everybody's good here. You know, I'm actually on the live stream. My kids are in the house. We're fine. They were shocked. And I'd never found out why that call or who made that call. I tried to do a FOIA and I tried multiple times to try to find out. And ultimately my, what do you call it? Like the dispatch person that's over it. She basically, long story short, basically said that they couldn't find it. And that there was another call made that night on my road at like 9:30. And it was a lady who slipped when she got out of the bathtub. So there were 2 calls made on my street that night, right? But the lady, I can tell you how I mean, there's no confusion that this was a mix-up because the lady that was slipped on my that.
Okay, just a reminder. This was about what Laura did to Makeup Mobster. We heard in the beginning of this stream, and the one that she did, you heard a few clips of it where she was trying to claim that I somehow talked about her parenting, child being up, whatever. Didn't happen. And then she starts a new stream because that one went to the shitter. She's supposed to be talking about what Laura did to Makeup Mobster because it's horrifying. Again, I'm glad people are talking about it, but how this turned into now this story, and from what I've been told and seen this far, this story has completely shifted in parts of it. So there's that.
The 9 o'clock call that was made to the lady on my road, she was transported to the hospital and treated. Like by the time that the ambulance was called to my house, that lady was in the hospital and being treated. You know what I mean? Like she had already been there a couple hours. So I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. I've never been able to make sense out of it. I wish I could. I just can tell you and anybody that was here, if you go, you're here regularly, you know that like the night before or the night or two before, the ambulance showed up at my house. Somebody come into the chat and was like, is Britney okay? I think she needs to, I think I should call the police or call the ambulance to her house. I should call 911. And I think they said the same thing about Mallory. Like they were like, I think we're going to call the police to Mallory's house. Like they were trolling us. It was crazy.
Mal, I think that would probably be good. We can arrange it when you have time off because I think getting this story straight would probably be great because it seems to continue to get twisted and somehow she always ends up the victim. Again, I didn't talk on her parenting. I do. I am going to say some stuff today about her, not her parenting, not her children, but I'm going to talk about her today. Let's be very fucking clear.
So I've never been swatted, but oh my God, I hope nobody ever gets swatted. That's scary as crap. Black says, Makeup Mobster is absolutely evil. I know her well. I don't know. I don't know her. I don't know anything about her. Didn't even know the woman exists until the other day. So I couldn't tell you squat about Makeup Mobster. She
is not fucking evil. A lot of people might want to think that. I don't care what you think. Makeup Mobster is not evil. It isn't what it is, but okay, whatever. Fucking what Laura did to her is unacceptable. Doesn't matter if you like her or not. I might think calling CPS is horrible, but others used to deal with CPS. Who the heck knows? I would never. I think it's evil. Here, I'm going to do a vote. Let's do a poll. Do you think it's here? I mean, I think this is an obvious, but hell, I'd like to know. I mean, and here's the cool thing about having the poll. It's anonymous. So you Deets, share away. Feel free. You guys know I'm not weird about that shit. Feel free. Please do. You can vote how you want. So I'm going to ask the question. Do you think it's okay to call CPS? And I mean, I want a genuine answer. Do you think it's okay to call CPS
on people online. Let's call CPS on others. Wait a minute, on call CPS to report
God, she's sped up too.
online.
Holy shit.
Let's see. And then it's, yeah, let's see. I'm gonna put the poll up.
I know, Deets. I appreciate you saying that, but no, feel free. I'd rather have people
Wait, what?
where to go find it.
I'm a bear. Brittany, I emailed a good while back that Makeup Mobster was talking about on panel. I heard your voice clicked it, went to do some stuff. Then I realized it wasn't you. Wait, she was talking, Makeup Mobster was talking about me?
I doubt.
Allison Faye, hey, beautiful. Good to see you.
I doubt it.
Don't tell Brittany what to do. It's misinformation, not misinformation. Wait a minute. Who's telling me what to do? Let's see. Anissa, let's find it. Hey, Tony. Brittany, stop.
How many times have you all heard her talk about CPS being called on her? I've heard it numerous times. I've heard that she's had CPS called on her numerous times. Yes, she's sped up. She's sped up to 1.75. She has talked about having CPS. Like, CPS calls off of online stuff are an automatic no if it's just over internet beef. Now, if there is a factual concern and you are seeing abuse or something of that, there is a difference. But that is very, very rare in those circumstances where it would ever be appropriate, because we don't know what's going on in those homes. What we see in a screen is very differing. It should be a standard no, unless you are a professional and there is something absolutely concerning that you are witnessing in real time that is extremely harmful. Then that's a whole different ballgame. But that's not what this is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You're spreading misinformation. What? Okay. You're talking about misinformation, Anissa? Like it's a person?
Yeah, and if anybody thinks that calling and weaponizing CPS and resources on children because you have words on the internet, if you think that's acceptable, please see your way out.
Come here, misinformation. Who's your teacher this year? Misinformation is my teacher.
She should already be familiar with that account, because there's a misinformation account that's been trolling and talking shit about me in her chats, for a couple months now.
That would be a good screen name. Holy heck. Oh. That would be a good screen name.
Would it be a good screen name there, BJ? Huh? Interesting. I think we still have the link for that misinformation account too.
SS information. Wow. Look at that. Anissa, want me to call CPS on Brittany? Well, if you want to go to jail for
now you see, right? So now a troll comes in, makes a comment like that. Watch where this goes.
Making fraudulent phone calls. Can one of the mods grab that URL, please, if you don't mind, before you ban her? Before you ban her, grab that URL. Real cute, Anissa. Real cute, love.
Yeah.
You can be blocked on my channel too. Thank you, Just Debbie. I appreciate that.
Here? I don't even know.
Hey, Mohawk Mama. Hey, Crazy Crystal. How are you, Crazy Crystal?
I'm so fucking sick of this chick.
All right, let's listen to this.
Trying to warn me, knowing Janelle was feeding info. But Janelle didn't know about CPS call. Now, I never talked to Janelle, so I have no. Laura's just fucking paranoid. I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about, that Janelle's feeding me info. Like, I'm so lost. But again, notice what Laura says here. But Janelle didn't know about CPS call. Only people that knew are me, you, blank, and blank. And then she adds another one, and blank. Okay? 4 people. And the fucking bitch deserved it. I would do it again if it wasn't so fucking obvious. If it wasn't so obvious. LOL. True that. You guys see that right there? I would do it again if it wasn't so obvious. So now she has
to take that a step further to add on to what Revival answered to you, Chico. She went on to apologize, not apology, and then claimed that Makeup Mobster is a terrible mom who swats her child all the time. That was her apology. She actually said that Mobs swats her child. By the way, Makeup Mobster, in 2 years, I have never once seen her child on camera, heard him, never, not once. So there's that.
Has not only admitted to it once, but she admits to it twice. And Laura, I can't wait to see what this motherfucker is going to say about this shit. Can't fucking wait to see what this motherfucker is going to say about this shit. Here's the other one.
Hold on. Okay. What in the hell? Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Laura.
Would do it again if it wasn't so obvious.
Hold on.
So now she has not only LOL.
When was this?
The opposite. So they write
September the 28th of 2023. Okay, so oh my God, Laura. Y'all. All good night, share. Yes, guys, Cher did a live tonight on a case that's local to her that I think everybody needs to get the awareness on. Excuse me. Cher did a live on a 13-year-old girl who went missing local to her. She's been missing. Cher, what date was that? 2000 and
Heather, I've been reading your comments. I'm trying to keep up with everybody.
was it 4? Right, Joan. And Joan, thank you so much for your support. I meant to hold on a minute because Joan Kelly has been here. You're welcome, Prairie Boy. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Speaking of which, hang on. I told you I wanted to mod you. Oh, please. One moment. Yeah, there's a case where a little girl, she was 13 years old. I'm actually quite intrigued. I want to look more into it now. Mark and Cher are working on it. It's local to them. They reported her as a runaway. And oh my God, I cannot tell you guys how much it frustrates me.
Oh, I gotta go back inside because the pressure washer is going out here. But let me get this straight. I just gotta wrap this in my brain for a second. So she is now going to demonize Laura in some way, shape, or form. She doesn't think she's a bad person though, but she's ousting Laura but welcoming Cher. Can anybody make that make sense for me? Because I'm gonna have a struggle with that one.
Why can't I find Prairie Boy, Mr. Cher? There he is. I can't tell you how much it frustrates me that they report kids like no kid should 2004. Okay, no kid should ever be reported as a runaway, because when the kids are reported as runaways, basically that's law enforcement's dog whistle to not have to do anything. That's my opinion. Change my mind. You don't want your kids reported as a freaking runaway ever. So my mods are amazing. My mods, Megan just dropped the link to Cher's channel. Please go over there, sub up, check out her live from tonight. Justin was over there, Mandy was over there, Tammy was there, pretty much all of us from the party panel, with the exception of John Q. I think we're going to try to do a party panel tomorrow night on my channel.
Oh,
actually.
yay.
They did fail her. They did, Mark. That is great. I mean,
the Mensa panel is convening again.
I didn't get to listen to all of it because let me just tell you, tonight's been cursed. But the bit that I did hear with you and Cher is devastating. So yeah, you guys have got to. I ran away from home 76 times. Are you serious, Danny? 76 times? Wow. Holy moly. And they found you every time? Obviously, right? Or did you just come back? Hey, Bob, welcome back. Welcome back. Did you guys know that Molly Golightly is back? I saw her channel. I ain't gonna lie, I subscribe to it. Like, I know some people don't like Molly. I do. I like MGL. Oh my God, yes, super sad situation. Courtney's father also doesn't go in social media making an idiot of himself. That is true.
Okay, that cracked me up right there. I like Molly, if that's what she says. I like Molly. We know because she pumped out misinformation that you ran with. We get it. We get it. We get it. So Laura's on the oust. Molly's on the rise. We get the positioning here.
That is true. Share. That so-called best friend and I know, right, Mama Bear? How long has calling CPS been going on? Teresa, that's what I'm wondering. All right, let's keep going. All right, here we go. So Laura, okay, because Laura keeps saying, well, it was 3 years ago. It was 3 years ago. Oh, y'all. My baby was sleepy. That was what's wrong with him. Y'all know how he got kind of aggravated with me. I think he was just really tired. Sweet baby. he's almost asleep on the couch. If you see true evidence of child being, you should always report whether or not online or not. Tara, I agree with that. But the situation that we're dealing with right now are clear situations of CPS calls due to internet drama. You know what I mean? Like, I agree with you. If you see clear examples of a child being harmed, yes, don't you ever look away from that. But if it's, you have drama with somebody online and you don't like them, so their kids are up late, you're going to call CPS on them. That's evil. That is absolutely evil. And you want to be absolutely.
Did you just hear what she said and tried to allude to? Did you guys catch that? That's the main part of this that I'm pissed about right here. Never once did I even fucking make a big deal out of it. Not even remotely. We're going to rewind that because we're not doing this, Brit. We're not.
That. But if it's, you have drama with somebody online and you don't like them, so their kids are up late, you're going to call CPS on them. That's evil. That is absolutely evil. And you want to be absolute. trauma. You know what I mean? Like, I agree with you. If you see clear examples of a child
This is regular speed, so you can hear it in full context.
being harmed, yes, don't you ever look away from that. But if it's, you have drama with somebody online and you don't like them, so their kids up late, you're going to call CPS on them. That's evil. That is absolutely evil. And you want to be absolutely 100% sure that you are doing the right thing when you do that to another person, because anything could go wrong. You don't know. You could think, things are one way and they're completely not. Or you sit there and call CPS because you hate somebody, and your hate has just like completely consumed you. And then you
Like what Laura did to make a mobster.
have your freaking a little kid taken from the home when that child wasn't even in a bad home. You see what I mean? Like,
No, we see what you're doing. We don't see what you mean, but we see what you're doing here. Somehow you became the victim of all this and are trying to imply to your subs that somebody hinted at or weaponized or was threatening you in some way, shape, or form, or talking poorly about your kids being up late at night, including me. That's what you fucking said. You said my name, bitch. One thing I don't do is I don't fucking play with resources and I don't play with children. Because unlike you and your fucking little bullshit spiel here, I've actually lived through working with CPS. I've had a child ranked out of my fucking arms by a CPS worker, one that I had nothing to do with. If you don't understand what that's like, it wasn't the kid's fault. It wasn't my fault. Had nothing to do with me, was not my own child's. But if you don't fucking understand what this does to parents, to kids, to people, and to play this fucking victimhood game that you're doing, Britney, you're fucking sick. You are fucking a constant chronic victim. The only thing you're a fucking chronic victim of is your own stupidity. It ain't anybody else's fault in that fucking household. Well, maybe the grown-ass adult. Your behavior is wretched. And this whole fucking bullshit because you know your subs won't come look for themselves because they just take your mod's word for shit and run with it. I would never fucking weaponize or even encourage dog whistling to get CPS called on you because your kids are up at 4 a.m. And the only reason why you're playing this stream about what Laura did to make a mobster is to make yourself a fucking victim. That's it. I am a fucking mandated reporter by profession, not because of the state I fucking live in. I've said it a million times. I don't take this shit fucking lightly. And one thing I don't do is play with kids, unlike the rest of you fucking idiots out here. I've never once played with people's children. Do I have personal issues? Abso-fucking-lutely. Do I keep those to myself? Abso-fucking-lutely. I don't even hate you. You don't take up enough fucking brain power to get on that level. I think you're a despicable human being that likes to be a shitty human being because the victim status has worked for you for so fucking long. But you're trying to turn this whole situation of what Laura did, your buddy Laura, your buddy that you just tried to pull some fuck shit on. Granny's watching and Queen Bee, you buddied up over there, went running over there, tried pulling some fuck shit over there just a couple days ago, and now you're doing this whole thing. But you will not continue to attempt to fucking say that I did shit, dog whistled shit, mentioned your fucking kids. I said it was summer break. You constantly do this shit. And I think you do it intentionally so people will say something. So you can cry the victim. I think it's all a part of your fucking show. And what's really sad is there's people suffering on the other end of that. You have to deal with the repercussions of that, not me. But what we're not going to do is continue to put this little fucking game out here and play these little games, because I will come back at you every fucking time with the truth. What was done to Makeup Mobster by Laura was absolutely despicable. Anybody using resources, weaponizing them, anything is disgusting. But you're not a fucking victim here, Britney. Not at all. You want so badly for me to do something, for you to cry victimhood about. All I do is play your own fucking words, because that's bad enough. That's all I have to do with you.
How many times have we seen things like that happen with CPS? Kids that are actually taken care of, removed from the home.
You wouldn't fucking know what the fucking real world is like if you fucking lived in it, dumb bitch.
Ooh. Oh, my chair. Kids that are actually taken care of being removed from the home versus kids that actually, you know, and kids that aren't being taken care of are actually left there. Yeah, I agree.
I gotta speed it back up. I
All
can't.
right, y'all give me just a second. I apologize, guys. Let me go get my drink. One moment.
Good night, Babaloo. I just find it to be fucking disgusting that she's trying to even do this shit right here. And then to try and make her subs think that I was talking about her kid being up, you know, with her little deleted live stream. She does that shit intentionally. She throws shit out there, says shit, then deletes the live stream, something like that. But her subs still think, oh, Nonsense is over there fucking targeting Britney's kids. The fuck out of here. I don't even target you. I review your fucking words. It's so annoying. I don't fucking play with CPS. Period, point blank, end of story. Because I have dealt with them in real life. Or my girls. I know what the real life is on the other end of dealing with it. It fucking sucks and it traumatizes the kids. So we will be very fucking clear. I'm not going to play your stupid fucking games. Today, tomorrow, or any other day. They will not, her subs will not go look for themselves. They will not. They take everything she says and runs with it. So they all sit there and poor her. She's still playing, you guys. She's just gone from her computer. It is absolutely fucking, ugh. Ugh. I was accused of calling CPS 211 times on this motherfucking app. Accused with no proof. Circle jerked around on huge fucking channels.
All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna keep playing it. So for those of you that maybe are just coming in or not sure what we're talking about, I'm playing.
There wasn't a fucking ounce of proof, and they ran with that narrative that I would call CPS 211 times on some person. Not once have I. Besides on ourselves for resources. I can pull that stream up too and show you guys. That was Erica Shingara, who hangs out in her chat, who she buddies up to. And let me remind you very, very, very firmly here. Miss Britney Jay was just associated with Julia, who was passing a bunch of our backgrounds around, our private personal information. Britney was aligned with her. One of the bitches that has, many of you know, some of you newer ones don't, Veda Jade, she's buddied up there. Every person that has been a real lifer and done fuck shit, Britney Jay is like, come on in, sit on down. But do you think I've done any of that? Couldn't tell you where she lives. Couldn't tell you shit about her life. Couldn't tell you anything because I keep it on this app. There's a difference here. I'm an adult. She's a fucking petulant victim.
Makeup Mobster's stream from the day before where she's basically showing, hey, enter space, hold please. Basically, she's showing where it's basically been leaked that Laura Perplex called CPS on her.
She was upset in the chat a while. Laura writes, I had every right to respond to the Janelle bullshit. She made it public, not me. And then I can't really see what's on there, and it really doesn't fucking matter. Okay. And then she says she was upset in the chat a while. Laura writes, I had every right to respond. And then she sends voice messages and they say, I'm sorry, I'm running to the bathroom. Now, I don't know where this one fits in, but this is another one. Of course, MM did that. You still here, and Janelle knows that. Number one now, blank hates me. LOL. I think blank was trying to warn me, knowing Janelle was feeding MM info, but Janelle didn't know about CPS call. Now, I never talked to Janelle, so Laura's just fucking paranoid. I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about, that Janelle's feeding me info. Like, I'm so lost. But again, notice what Laura says here. But Janelle didn't know about CPS call. Only people that knew are me, you, blank, and then she adds another one, and blank. Okay? 4 people. And the fucking bitch deserved it. I would do it again if it wasn't so fucking obvious. If it wasn't so obvious. LOL. True that. You guys see that right there? I would do it again if it wasn't so obvious. So now she has not only admitted to it once.
That's horrible. That's not, oh God, that's so wrong. On so many levels, that's so wrong. Good night, Sharon. That's so nice. So YouTube said, that stays on a person's background check, whether true or not. Really? If somebody calls on them? To make it worse, your apology, Laura, is not even honest. You don't say, I effed up, I'm sorry, but there's no... Right, yeah. I mean, yeah, and not only that, for heaven's sakes, y'all, these messages that makeup mobsters read it, these messages are from September of 2023. So I don't know, Mama Bear. I don't think so. I hope not. Like
now they're in the chat. Britney Jay ever thinks she could be behind the CPS BS with you? So makeup mobster having CPS called on her by Laura has now turned into Britney's victimhood 101. I don't fucking even get it.
Seemingly, I thought she liked me, so I don't think so. Honestly, I couldn't see that. I couldn't see this either. I don't know. I mean, nah. Laura's been dealing with, her health and stuff like that. I don't think she's out here doing that anymore. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. That's a tough one.
I care, Walt.
Hey, Amy Lynn. I am too, Amy Lynn.
I care, Walt, because she's fucking trying to tell her subs that somehow I was talking shit on her kids. And then she goes on to allude to a CPS call because the kids are up late at night. I fucking care. Because I don't fuck with children. I don't fuck with families. I don't fuck with dirty, rotten ass fucking motherfuckers on this app either. You show me who you are, I believe you the first fucking time. Pay attention of who I fucking don't go near. They'll give you really good answers of why.
And I can't help it. I know some people are, believe it, but I don't.
Well, you're just trolling anyways. It's the same, right? Me speaking my opinion is the same as you wasting time trolling, right? It all works out in the wash, right? Okay.
I can't believe it. I'm actually really shocked. I don't have words, really. I waited a couple days, and even still, like, I don't believe Laura did that for fun. It's not right, but it takes 2 to tango. Right. Hey, Cynical. I would like to know who, like she said that people were telling her she should go for it and do it. Like, if there were legit people telling her she should call it, she's still responsible for making that call. Don't get me wrong. We're grown-ups. Nobody, tells us what to do, but I would like to know who's encouraging that. I don't know. That's just maybe just a nosy part of me. I at least know. I think we, if you're anybody that's down with that and okay with it, I want to know. Happy Holiday says, was this a back and forth between Laura and MM? Did Laura think MM called CPS on her? That's a good question. I don't know.
No.
I don't agree with false reporting.
No. Laura did it maliciously. It was premeditated.
But I also don't like everyone going after one person online.
No.
Yeah, that's why I'm struggling with this Happy Holidays, because I made it abundantly clear I do not want to drag her. I'm not here to dogpile or none of that, because I don't like that. Oh, okay. See you tomorrow night, Cher. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like any of the dogpiling. I don't like any of the, everybody go after one. I've been on the other side of that. It's not fun. It don't feel good. And I don't want to do that to anybody else. I didn't do it to Zav Girl, and I'm not going to do it to Laura, but I am going to share
she's still fucking friends with Zab Girl still to this day, which I fucking think is reprehensible. I mean, selling a minor's autopsy photos, I guess.
Here, how I feel, but I don't know this.
I'm not saying that. Well,
honest with you, I have no clue.
Well, I'm just giving you shit. You're saying like it's a waste of time. It's the same thing. Like we waste our time, right? It is what it is.
How Makeup Mobsters and Laura's relationship was, what that fight was. I don't know anything about any of it. I don't know anything about their back and forth. Laura just needs to be iced out. She's done so much grimy crap behind the scenes. She's doxed plenty of people along with her mods. Wow. Let me see.
This shit just pisses me off because she's teetering. Can you guys see the teeter-totter? Can you see the teeter-totter right there that she's doing? She's trying to still posture herself, like not really drag Laura, but kind of because she wants to keep those mutual subs that they have. Fucking weird. She was just on panel with her not long ago either.
I'm reading chat. Hold on. What people don't understand is words do hurt. Oh yeah, they're sharp as knives. Facts.
Mom, when you gonna end it? 3 o'clock.
Just a few minutes, babe. Just give me a few more minutes and then I'll take you in there. Tony says MM didn't call CPS on her. No, she wouldn't put children through that. Laura called CPS on her a few times for content. Wait a minute. She called a few times on her? Not just one time? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Laura called CPS on herself?
What up, Ringo?
No. How do you know she did that, Tony? What?
Hey, traders.
She called on herself?
That is yet to be proven. To my understanding, there is absolutely reasonable questions that could be asked there. That, again, will be an OG DC thing. They'll timeline the shit out of it. Guaranteed. Go follow those ladies over there. They will walk you through all of that. There's absolutely reason for questions to be asked, but there still has not been proof that Laura called her on herself.
I am behind.
That I have seen.
I cannot keep up. Did anybody know? What is this true? What?
Help. Dynamite. Bingo, Dynamite.
Wow. Hey, Shirley.
She's just going to posture and puff a little bit more throughout this whole thing. But you see what she did here. You see how she spun this whole situation of Laura and Makeup Mobster and then attempted to make it seem like we were going after her parenting. I was. And that she potentially could have a CPS call because of that. No. Nothing there.
I'm sorry, but anyone in shock doesn't honestly know Laura. Well, I'm in shock. I'm going to be honest with you because I did not think she would do something like this. I'm just being honest. That's what they say, and apparently the proof is in its way. What? Oh my God.
Shocked.
That's going to be like
the shit I've heard her say to people. There is nothing that shocks me about Laura. Honestly, like, I don't know why I feel that way, but I absolutely do. There is nothing shocking about this. Anywho, I think, do you need me to replay those parts so you guys get what I'm saying here? I can't listen to any more of that shit. Britney Jay, you're not a fucking victim. I didn't talk about your parenting. I didn't talk about your child. None of it. I actually reminded my chat that it was summer break. Because, yes, we all hear him at 4 a.m. You were telling them what time it was. I actually have given you more than grace than you deserve on your parenting. Considering you fucking go hard after innocent victims and their families. You don't give two fucks about that. You don't give two shits. But I've never done that in return. In fact, I've said that I thought you were probably a pretty good mom. I have repeatedly told my chat talking about your family is off limits. Nobody has ever sent me background checks of you, but you've buddied up to every fucking person that has done the lowest of lows to me and my family. And that's proven. You haven't had Sarah back over there to talk about me not, pushing kids out of my twat recently. Where'd that go? You're a fucking, yeah, you didn't hear that part?
No.
Oh, I haven't shown you that? Oh, Kyle didn't hear the Sarah shit. That'll be interesting. Yeah, she said that I didn't know what it was like because I've never pushed a child out of my twat. Even though there's Kenzie, but then
Yeah, where'd that one come
yeah, I'm not really sure. Stork dropped her off or something. Yeah, and this one let her shame. Yeah, it was
from? It
a mess.
takes more of a human to raise humans that are not yours.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, there's that. That's basically what I have to say about this whole thing. But Brittany, you're not a fucking victim. I would never weaponize resources. I didn't even say shit about anything. I said I could have. I absolutely fucking could. Because again, every time something is mentioned, you do this same song and dance. I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to, but using the whole he's on the spectrum shit doesn't do much for me. And you know why? Because I live that fucking life. My friends in the comment section, many of them are mothers of children on the spectrum, adults on the spectrum. We understand it. So when you constantly are using that as an excuse or poor you, what? This whole fucking thing that you're doing is gross. I keep showing and highlighting things that you do to victims and their families, and you keep trying to play the victim and spin these narratives of people attacking you personally. It's just not what it is. It's going to get personal because you're buddying up to the very people who are doing shit constantly to my real life, like Veda, Erica. And I don't just have to say that. It's been proven. I'm not opening up my inbox for every single one of your fucking haters to come tell me every single thing about you. I'm going to let Mal come up here and tell everybody about the real story that happened. You're right. That's going to happen. But stop the fucking games. Nobody attempted to dog whistle to have CPS called on you. And stop using makeup mobsters situation with how fucked up that was and what Laura did to her to try and fucking play the victim here. It's gross. Truly. Right? Mother of two boys, right? Good question on that. The irony that she can't see. Anybody have any questions before I end this out? Is there anybody that needs clarification? Because I'm not going to do this. And Brittany's mods that are in here on detail to fucking screen record, you don't have to screen record. I don't take my shit down. I expect you to get a message across to her since she's too busy in a Discord call to watch. So here's your message. Grow a fucking spine. Act like a goddamn adult. Stop being a perpetual victim of your own fucking circumstances. And stop lying about me. Because all I have to do is continue to show the truth about you. Ooh, Cash, should we listen to what Molly said about me really quick? Because that's kind of funny. It's just 2 seconds. Let me see. I think it's Kodo's video. Kodo, where are you? Is it in your video? It was so underwhelming. It's not even funny. It's fucking funny, though. I didn't even know. I went into Queen Bee's and I was like, wait, she actually said wait, what? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it really quick. I was like, well, that was boring. At least she didn't go on a whole thing, though. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's right here. This is some funny shit, actually. I was like, oh, Molly. Oh, Molly's trying to come back. All
I realize this is actual work. Oh my God, Molly, what do you think of Becky nonsense? Oh my God, that girl, the angry one, the one that
the angry one.
nothing.
Uh,
That's a blast from the past. She's fucking
a blast from the past.
pissed off at everything. Haven't heard her voice in fucking a year and a half.
Molly. Sure. Oh, that's great. That's fucking wonderful. Let's listen one more time. Blast from the past.
Oh my God, that girl, the angry one, the one that nothing. That's a blast from
the one I doxed and tried to scare off the internet and try to throw my weight around and act like I was something, and she didn't even blink an eye at me. The one I fucking put out all sorts of false information about. The one that I was asking my Patreons for her background check so I could have my husband fucking dig into her. You know that one? Oh, but that's a blast from the past.
the past. She's fucking pissed off at everything. Haven't heard her voice in fucking a year and a half.
Oh, I love
I don't think anything. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about these people. I don't give a fuck about any of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. I don't even know what her. I don't know if she's drama. I don't think she's true crime. I don't think anything. I don't even know. I'm just looking at Bull and Betty over here.
She doesn't know. If I'm drama, she don't think I'm true. Oh, that was great. That was a good one. Good job, Molly. That's a great one. I know I don't miss you either. I haven't forgotten about you. I couldn't. We've seen way too many compromising positions. There's things that are scarred into my memory from the last 2 years about her, such as the knockers being exposed to everybody on the internet. That was a little much. That kind of, might have affected my vision, but I thought that was so funny. I was like, oh my gosh, she's ridiculous. The forgotten one, Perry. I don't think that's her husband. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's the right Adrian. Yeah, she's man-evading. She's man-evading. Yes, glitter is forever. Yeah, we did. Yeah, a lot of you guys will hear me described as angry all the time because when you don't take shit from nobody and you just don't give a fuck about stupid strangers on the internet and their opinions of you, because what's so funny to me is people have developed opinions of me, which again, keep them, have them. Your perception of me is yours. Sit there. I don't, doesn't affect me at the end of the day. But there will be people who genuinely have a whole perception built up of who I am. Never had a conversation with me, but they've had conversations with people that I no longer fuck with. So people I no longer fuck with, there's a reason for that. If I don't fuck with you, there's a real good reason for that. And chances are there's probably a lot more to it than they want people to know too. But then they have this tendency of trying to tell people about who you are and build up these perceptions. So there's people around here running around that have issues with me. There's a lady, I'm not even going to shout her out because she's still Peggy. Fucking Peggy. Hold on. Where's the Peggy button? Peggy for one. Peggy showed up in the Kool-Aid's chat the other day and rewrote history again. Peggy, I didn't like Peggy from jump because Peggy used to come in my comment section and just spew random bullshit. Just blatant bullshit. And I would call her out on it. And then I made a Peggy button. So now she's came up with an entire different story about Unirock and stuff. She's put it in the Kool-Aid's and I'm like, that's not even how any of that fucking happened. What? Another lady used to email me wanting me to get in the middle of something with Morbid and somebody else. I'm like, wait, what? Oh yeah, she's back. Back again. But I was just like, God, I have so much time on my hands to do all these things. It's just crazy. They do, Steph. They do. Aries, I appreciate that. I know you were a little gun shy over here at first too, and I get that. I'm an asshole. Nobody's ever going to tell you that that's not true. But I'm not here to play these stupid games. And anybody that knows me knows that that's not what I do. I don't entertain that shit like that. I take this, what's happening to these families and these victims, very fucking seriously. Yeah, I'll dabble in the drama. But again, to the fucking weird bitch going around crowing all of us and telling us, well, you weren't around. You can't talk on that. Fuck out of here. I'll stand up for my friends and people I respect on this app, and you won't tell me what the fuck to do because nobody cared about you before and we still don't today. Oh my God, Tim, she has a hell of an imagination. But what she cooks up, it's not even worth the time. You just let them sit there. They hang out in clippers under her clips oftentimes too. There will be one that always says stuff, and I'm like, these people come up with the weirdest stories, and you're just like, whatever after a time. Thank you, Duchess. Shop, I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, Sheila, it's interesting. It's so interesting to see how some of this is maneuvered. Does anybody have any questions before I get off here today? Because I hope that makes sense. That whole fucking spin there that she's doing, I would never. I don't include people's children. I take it very fucking seriously. My girls have gone through hell and back. I've been very open about that before they came to live with me. That's why they came to live with me. CPS isn't something that I find even remotely funny. You've heard Kyle and I both say we've contacted them ourselves for resources for our kids. Resources are needed. You don't weaponize that shit. What was done by Laura to mobs, absolutely despicable. Laura showed everybody who she was a long time ago. People just didn't want to believe it. And that's to each their own. Smoke them if you got them. And a direct apology to you. What was said and what has been said to you by that one. That was enough for me to despise her from jump. That was all I had to be told. And but again, I am so sorry. Like, you don't deserve that shit whatsoever. Mobs doesn't deserve the shit. You don't deserve that shit. It's fucked up, completely fucked up. And I will never stand by that type of shit. Fuck all these people. Oh, and by the way, if you want to be a part of the motorboat train, here's your open invitation. Send me a 10 to 30 second clip. You don't even have to put your face in it, but they do have to be yours. Like, don't go give me porn shots. No nudity, but you can motorboat with clothes on, knock yourself out with your girls, the whole thing. We're going to do a whole video compilation of boobies just for the ones watching pleasure because she is so bothered by people not wearing bras. So, Kate, I gotta schedule that. I gotta work on that. Not the motorboat crew, motorboat. You guys can join in too if you would like to. Heck yeah. When in doubt, hang them out, right? Wait, what, Amber? You held books up with your boobs? I know, all of us just talk. Yeah, free the girls. Exactly. Stopped wearing bras a few years ago. Oh, shit. Air Force vet. Thank you for saying that. There are real people that need these resources. And yes, there's a lot I could say about certain situations with other creators and what they show, but I'm not going to because I don't know all the ins and outs. You know who I feel bad for at the end of the day? Any child that is going through struggle, sleep, that I think it hurts my heart so much because if any of my friends that I actually talk to were to tell you what I would say privately to them about that situation, I would probably first and foremost express concern about the child's well-being, not that the parent's doing something bad or bad parenting, but that's a hard situation for insomnia for children to break. Like, So to have people turn and twist your words and try to put off to an entire audience that you're doing something or trying to harm their kids, that is everything I stand against. It's just, I don't know. That, you want to get me fired up? There you go. It is fucking hard when you have children struggling with sleep issues. That is not something I take lightly. You guys are crazy. Are pasties considered a bra? I bought myself some, Ava. I don't think YouTube would allow us to do that, but maybe. I don't know. It does me too, Babalu. It does me too. I guess the moral of the story is stop being a fucking idiots on this app. Yeah, and you can email me your little clips at nonsenseondaweb@gmail.com. Do your Cash, I don't have any. I can ask Kyle. Oh, last night. If you guys did not see last night's stream, if you want some laughs, go watch that shit. That's some interesting shit. But we're gonna go back into that tomorrow. So, Aries. Ugh. Abso-fucking-lutely shop. It is. It really is. It truly is. It sucks. And it's a horrible thing. Like I don't know. It just pisses me off because for me it becomes personal when shit like this. I always say, like, I'm not reviewing her because of a personal dislike of her. Nobody ever asked me to review her. Nobody ever, nothing. It was just the natural course of where this case and story went. She was putting misinformation out and she continues to do so. That's why she got covered. It had nothing to do with a personal thing or anything like that. But she has made it personal because she just blatantly lies about shit I would never do. So. All right, y'all. Oh, yeah. I think everybody needs gummies for Sniffers. Sniffers in the air. That's some crazy shit. Air Force vet. Exactly. Children deserve better. They are innocent victims. Like, that's the thing. Like, even hearing people say, like, I don't fucking like makeup mobster. She's evil. I've never seen that side of her. Mobs has been great to me from jump. Again, I explained all that in the beginning. She has been absolutely a wonderful resource. Anything, it's just not like that. Like, she is genuinely, I don't know. But even if you think she's the most evil person, her child does not deserve that. Her husband does not deserve that. She doesn't deserve that over some words on the internet. Period. That's the way it is. Right, shop? Of all people, I get it. I fucking get it. Unfortunately, too much at times. Right. I know, Jason. And that's the funniest thing, how the name of my channel came about. I actually should ask Am if she remembers if I had that name already or how it even, I don't remember how it came about. Truthfully, it was just because we were watching complete nonsense on the web. Like, all over the internet was just straight up fucking nonsense, like stupid shit. And that's where it started and ended. So it is really funny though, when people call me nonsense in real life, they're like nonsense. And I'm like, what?
I call you that.
Uh-huh. Sure you don't. Hey, Emerald Skies. Cam, I am so thankful for this. Oh, Janice in accounting, thank you. I'm so glad that you are going off to have a good day date. Oh, Amber. So I on that one. So I tend to stay away from the crazies. I mean, I do kind of have a thing of attracting them. So let's talk about that one for a moment. I explained the other day how that came about. I still can't, for the life of me, understand her motives. Which I don't know if anybody understands her motives, to be honest. But there's so much past history in that whole segment of things. So I recently saw a video where she claimed she started the Summer Wells community, which is really weird because the Summer Wells community was started because a child is missing. So a community was started off a missing child who that's weird to me. And then that overlaps into places of people that I really don't like a lot of the creators in the Summer Wells stuff I don't care for. But that's it. The disrespect to that family and that little girl's name. To even talk about her, you have to go down that rabbit hole. And if I'm being honest, I don't think I have it in me. Plus, I don't really like to fuck with people who have no give a fuck and no boundaries. And she definitely is one of these ones, in my opinion, that has zero awareness or boundaries. And she went instantly for my adult daughter. And I don't give a shit if she's an adult or not. That's my kid. You fuck with her, which Kenzie will fuck her up on her own if she really wanted to. But the line will be completely blurred. And then you'll see a side of me that probably the internet won't really like. So it's probably best that everybody stays, for me, away from it. Do you have the lighter?
Huh?
You took the lighter. It's gone.
I did not.
Yeah, you did.
I did not.
Kyle's in trouble right now. Yeah, I appreciate you understanding. I just, I think there's enough history out there. By the way, Call It As I See It has a lot of history. If you're looking for history on Laura, One Win has a playlist. Sapphire Jewels has a playlist. Mobs has a ton of videos. But that whole Summer Wells community to me is, and please don't, any of the creators that covered Summer Wells, like, please don't take this as a slight to you, because there's varying degrees, but there's something that I have a real hard time with, and it's communities building off of a missing child. Like, that is really disgusting. And there are so many missing kids that to have, I don't know, that whole thing is just gross to me. And then to hear her say, I started this community. A child is missing is how that community got started. Like, to completely overshadow that and try to pat yourself on the back that there's a kid missing.
I don't want to see the pasties, Ava. I like seeing them without them.
Oh, be nice. Yeah, Music City Mom. It's a long history. Exactly, Samantha. Yep. Always be my baby. Yep. And for those of you that don't know, Kenzie and I have an incredible, like, that's my buddy. She's a pain in the ass, but that is my buddy. Yes. Yeah. Cash, right? Ava, I got some in the mail the other day. You guys are in for a treat. Oh, Amber, Cash Gernon. Yeah, that's another story. See, I've said 500 times I was leaving, and then you guys get me talking. Yeah, it's really sad. It's truly, like, it's just a whole weird thing. I can't wrap my brain around. It's really hard for me to understand, like, how one community and the conspiracy is, like, what that case has become is everything that's not about, like, there's, to my understanding, there's been zero updates in her story for quite some time too. Anybody can correct me in the comment section. But from my understanding of what I've seen on the TBI website, like, there is no new information, no new updates. So what has formed is a community of conspiracies and wild characters and allegations that have nothing to do with the baseline of the actual story. They've interjected all of these new characters and people who have nothing to do with the foundation of the story and created a community that is not reflective whatsoever of the baseline facts of the story. Does that make sense? I wish Chasing was in here right now, because or any of them with that group, but it is, from outside looking in, it's so similar to what's kind of happening with the different characters and stuff. Hey, Ryan Apple Snapple. It's way fucking hot. The conspiracies and the craziness that form on the side pieces of these is really disheartening. Same. Look at what's going on with what Molly's doing with Marvon. She's using Dre to make an entrance back. Then she's got dramas to kick into. Like, it's the same wash, rinse, repeat. The characters just change. But like last night, people were saying, giving Dolly passes and stuff like that. Well, not giving Dolly passes, but these people do this in every story. I think she was in here earlier. I think she stopped in earlier. I think I saw her earlier, but I could be wrong. But that's, like, to me, that's what, I don't know that story well enough to know, like, the ins and outs, but it seems very tragic and very sad because there's been no updates and some are still missing. Oh, right, Air Force vet? Absolutely. All right, y'all. Now I am getting out of here because I'm just rambling now. Thank you all again for being here and hanging out. Grandma Sherry, thank you. Kyle better have a velvet fedora. Duchess, thank you so much. I didn't even see that. Thank you guys all. Duchess, Janice, Grandma Sherry, thank you all. Babaloo, Jennifer Lynn, thank you all. All right, have a good day. Yes, Amber. Yes. Oh, Revival, Burnt Toast is on tonight. Okay, Toasty's on tonight. See you guys later. Have a great day. Stay safe out there. We will be back tomorrow with more Sniffers in the air. Get your gummies and everything else ready. And for any of my creator buddies out there, could you guys help me highlight that person? Because he needs some attention and needs to knock that shit right the hell off. That is some weird shit. Some real weird shit. And we're just touching the tip of the iceberg. The laugh? Okay, bye.
Bye.